Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today we are doing a news video because the November 2025 release schedule is out. There is also some news that is kind of old, but should definitely have been explained in a video, but perfect timing to do so here. Let's go ahead and take a look. So, the November 2025 schedule is finally here. We're going to get the second half of the half anniversary celebration quests. As well, November 6th, okay, that's about next week, we're going to get the Unity Cup scenario. I already have a guide on the YouTube channel going over the overview of it. I do plan on doing a walkthrough and just like showing you guys exactly what you're going to be looking at, probably with the Japanese version of the game, so keep that in mind, but I'll do my best to explain. Make sure you guys look out for that on the channel. This is a pretty cool scenario. It's the best way to make the best Umas moving forward. I believe the absolute cap is like double S, but you should get like S rank, S plus if you're keeping up to date with all the guides. Subscribe to the channel, and you know, hopefully we can get your Umas to a good grade. Moving forward, Unity Cup, a lot of cool scenarios, really fun for that one. We have, besides that, full armor Machigane Fukukitaru alongside the Rico and Rice banner. Now, full armor Machikane, not really anything to write home about. She's really cute with her outfit. This is like her good luck charm outfit. She's all decked out with all types of good luck charms, right? That's her full armor. Very, very cute design. Not a bad Uma too. Anything's better than Super Lucky 7. You have Inside Scoop, which is a decent skill for long range. You have the golden version of Inside Scoop as well as Kyoto Racecourse. Some easy green stamina boost over there. You also have Slick Surge for a late surger. Right-handed, which is pretty cool, and then Bountiful Harvest, not a bad skill. Velocity boost during the mid-race when she's positioned well as a late surger, so definitely a cool Uma, but is unfortunately very much overshadowed by the Rico and Rice banner, who we've talked about for so much for so long. There's a million videos about it on YouTube. Long story short is that Rico is the big target card. You want like one limit break, and thankfully you are going to have some assistance in that, because actually this is the news that we should have talked about in a separate video, but actually we have 100 free scouts. 100 free scouts, and this date is going to happen exactly during the duration of the Rico and Rice banner. You're getting 100 free scouts, 100 free pulls, basically every day from November 6th to November 16th. Every day you are going to be able to do a 10 pull for the Rico Rice banner, resulting in 100 free pulls. You can't bank it, you can't save it, so log in every day, do your 10 pull, and whatever you do, you could do whatever else, okay? So make sure you guys get your 100 free pulls. Then you could do, you know, 100 other pulls to guarantee a copy of Rico Kashimoto. Very critical card for the Unity Cup scenario. Lots of people are thinking about 100 bits. When are we getting SSR Selector? It's during the Part 3 celebration, which is on the November 6th. November 3rd is over here. November 6th, Part 3 celebration. Yeah. Okay. 100 free pulls. Very, very cool. Okay. Definitely get 100 pulls on the Rico, and, you know, I mean, it's too late to save, but try and get 100 other pulls as well for this banner. If you could get max limit break rare Rico Kashimoto, that's good. Very ideally, you're getting like one limit break or two. Let me see over here. Let me pull the card up. One limit break is cool. Two limit break is really nice because you get that 10% training effectiveness, right? As a sort of roaming friend card, but one limit break is totally fine. The rare Rico Kashimoto is, I guess, over here. We have to take a look over here. Can definitely be easily max limit broken, especially if you're doing 100 free pulls on this banner. If you are unlucky in getting like one limit break, two limit break version of this card, definitely use this card, right? Get it max limit broken. This is definitely very, very passable. Rice Shower is also very good for this scenario, by the way. Rice Shower is amazing because she is a scenario link card. She also has Swinging Maestro. She is very, very good. However, she will definitely be reduced in effectiveness after the Unity Cup. At the very least, Rico Kashimoto has some utility in the make a new track scenario. Definitely very good, and also a very key card. This one's nice as well. Moving forward, moving on from that, you have the half anniversary celebration part 3. That's where we're gonna get the free SSR selector. Moving past that, you have Hishi Akebono on November 11th. 11/11. Hishi Akebono is more or less just a very interesting runner in that she has 20% power, 10% guts. She's meant for short and mile distances, but she has like Gourmand, which you don't really need a heal, but you know it's there. As far as the other skills, they're not very good or anything crazy. The velocity skill is not too bad, but this is basically an Oshi pick, much like Mashigane Fukukitaru is as well. Moving forward, and we'll give you more details when these banners are approaching in their separate Should You Pull videos, by the way. New legend races, very cool. You get Fuji Kiseki star pieces, as well as Marzensky and Bourbon. Now, besides that, you have Champions Meeting Virgo Cup. That's going to be on November 16th. That means you got like 2 weeks. Because right now, I mean, not even Leo Cup is happening right now. We're just registering. But you have about 2 weeks from Leo Cup to prepare for this. Not a lot of time. Unfortunate. But we are accelerating the schedule. We're trying to catch up. And it is what it is. It is 1,600 meters. It is a mile distance track. So it shares some traits with the previous Cancer Cup, right? But yeah, I mean, good luck. We'll have a guide for Virgo Cup out soon. And besides that, we have Agnes Digital. The cards for both this one and the next one, not really anything to write home about, but Agnes Digital is definitely a very cool Umamusume. She specializes both in turf and dirt, so I guess she doesn't specialize, but she's just good on all different track types. She has pretty good stat growths. I mean, pretty much a boost to all the relevant stats. Mile, medium, distance. Very cute, very funny Umamusume in that she is a big fan of other Umamusume, right? That's why she has Umastan as one of her abilities. She has a pretty cool endgame velocity skill. Think about Simbali Rudolph. She has to overtake 3 Umas, but it's only going to activate on the final corner. Agnes Digital only needs to overtake 2, and it's during the late race and beyond, which is really nice, right? Target speed, lane movement speed is like just extra. It's not really great or whatever, but you get the target speed, and it's pretty comparable to a lot of end game velocity skills. Very nice, very sort of, how would you say it? Especially as a late surger, very consistent skill. You get late surger straightaways. Wet conditions is very much welcome. Umamania, I think, is Umastan's golden version, which is okay. It's fine. I mean, as a late surger in that type of meta, should be good. Medium straightaways, very nice. This one, I probably, like any navigation skill, typically isn't very good. Don't mind the acceleration here. I don't think this is going to be an effect. I think this is like a buff to lane movement skills for a specifically Japanese version of Umamusume. Moving forward, you have the Halloween special Umas. Funny enough, right now is Halloween, but this is going to be happening late November. You have Super Creek, Halloween, Mummy Edition, the Mummy Mommy, some might say, right? And Rice Shower in a very cute vampire bat outfit. This is insane for the outfit. 10 out of 10 for sure. You have good stat growths, okay? She's basically same aptitudes as Super Creek. What does she offer to the table? She has Mystifying Murmur. So she's a pretty good hybrid candidate, similar to My Own Top Gun Wedding, similar to Nice Nature. Mystifying Murmur is a very, very good debuff for sure. And you have medium straightaways, Professor Curvature, Pace Chaser corners. Very good Pace Chaser medium skills. Seems to be very well suited for medium distance tracks. So if you are into debuffing, if you're into hybrid runners, Super Creek is your girl. And as far as the unique skill goes, you have, this is pretty much Victoria per plancha, but easier. Victoria per plancha requires you to be in like top 2, gives you speed and acceleration. You need to be on a corner, you need to have a certain amount of HP. This one, you only need to be within the top 4. Top 4, and you need to be overtaking someone. Pretty easy to do as a pace chaser. Particularly, this only really works well, or is very valuable, rather, on mile or sprint distance tracks. Unfortunately for Super Creek, she's not very proficient in them. It's mostly going to be a end game velocity skill, as opposed to El Contrapasa, who does specialize in mild distance track, she utilizes that acceleration pretty well, especially for Cancer Cup that we saw earlier. This is going to be pretty much an endgame velocity skill. But besides that, has a pretty decent kit. Not a crazy Uma, not a great parent or whatever. Not a must pull by any means. Very much an Oshi pick. Very much a mommy pick. Very good outfit. Okay. Rice Shower Halloween. Last one. Very quick. 50% stamina, 50% power. Very cute outfit. And we have a drain and heal simultaneous. Okay. You have a heal, which is equivalent to a gold heal, and you're draining stamina, similar to Murmur, but I think this one's like 3%. This one's only like 0.5%, which is not that much, but it's a heal. That's what it is. Don't worry too much about the speed boost. I don't think that's a thing for our global version. I'm pretty sure, but you get to drain a little bit of stamina, but it's mostly used for a gold heal. She's not very good. You have Trick, and Trick seems cool because it's like a stamina like drain, but Trick actually only works against distracted Uma, against Umamusume that are being rushed. So don't be fooled. This is not a very good skill at all. It's very bad, actually. Hesitant front runners is fine as a debuff. Corner recovery is fine. Common collected is okay. I mean, for let's say for long distance tracks where you're trying to take anything you can get, long straightaways is good. But overall, Rice Shower is a very good Oshi Uma, right? She's very cute in that outfit for sure. But as far as meta wise, not very desirable. As far as a parent, definitely not. You don't want to inherit healing skills. Halloween outfit, very cute. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below for the November schedule. What are you guys excited for? Are you guys excited for Unity Cup? Are you guys excited for any of the Halloween outfits? Agnes Digital, maybe? What do you guys think of the Champions meeting only having 2 weeks? Pretty big yikers, if you ask me. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Use code MAMBO for 10% off your gamer subs. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.